Figures you'd feel that way. I'm just saying it might be nice if you showed a tiny bit of appreciation for the work I do to make iCarly happen. If you don't like the name iCarly, then maybe we should change it to iSam, who's too lazy to even show up for rehearsal most of the time. And back at ya. Back in here! Yeah? Well, I'm not going back in, so Dave and I shoot what we need for our video.
It's a Japanese web show called Kyoko and Yuki. Just click the thingy.
Definitely. Thanks. We just have to come up with something totally hilarious to do at the competition.
I'm Melanie Higgles. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, oh yeah, uh-huh. Whee! Oh yeah. Uh-huh. What's up, what's up, what's up? No way. Get outer my space. Oh yeah. No. Growl. Get out.
So, what'd you think? We've got our bit for the iWeb Award. I gotta finish my project. Ugh, why won't my little man stick to the sidewalk? What happened? Wait, didn't you buy a portable generator last year for some sculpture you were working on? Go get it! Please don't smell your fingers. Coming! Why are you wearing your building watch vest? Did you just call me a dummy? Ugh, it's getting so hot in here. Woo! We are now the only apartment in Seattle that has power and air conditioning.
TW!
Whoa!
This is the kind of movie I like best. One with great chase scenes and lots of action and suspense. Evil geniuses planning to take over the world. And then there are the really boring scenes. But they don't last too long. Yep, that's just the type of film I'd like to see. A little girl loses her cat and finds its way home. Big whoop! Wow, what a cool video camera! The name's Hound. James Hound. I can't wear that. I'll look like a clown. Besides, James Hound's bow tie is black. I can't see! Whoa! You've got to hurry up, IQ! The missile will hit Earth in 10 seconds! You've got to hurry up, IQ! The missile will hit in 10 seconds! Okay. Never fear, Hound is here! I can't believe I did that. Muffy, did you record anything? It's all your fault. You don't even know how to use your camera. You filmed all the wrong parts. Achoo! I'm ready for some cake now. No way! You have to stay and entertain me. Remember, I'm sick. Do you want me to call Mom? You called that entertainment? Heard it. Heard it. Heard it. Go over to the wall and stand on your head while I count to 300. Now that'll be funny. Don't forget to brush the dog. Hey, this is important. Bionic Bunny is meeting the leader of the free world. It's not a game. It's a scale model of the Bell X-1 rocket plane. The plane that broke the sound barrier. It's not smashed. I'm gonna build it. Stop touching everything. You'll mix up the pieces. Go already. Do that. I need to concentrate. Ah! I've been working on the plane all week. It's hard, but I'm almost done. DW, don't touch that! The paint isn't dry! It's the best thing I ever made. This calls for a celebration snack. Good boy! Arthur Reed, winner of 5,000 blue ribbons, requesting landing coordinates. No, DW, I made it exactly right. What? I told you not to touch it! I told you not to touch it! Uh-oh. Middle name. No way! She should apologize to me. I worked all week on this. I told her a million times not to touch it. What? That is so unfair! You don't even care what she did to me! So I missed Bionic Bunny last night, and I can't watch TV all week. Can you believe that? Oh, come on. Like you never hit anybody. Oh, come on. She wrecked my plane. Why can't anybody see my side of this? You dropped your pen when you ran out of school, kind of sideways at the end of the day. Ow! Okay, you're right. It hurt and it was embarrassing. Maybe. But what's that got to do with this? Binky Barnes is huge.
Hey! James Hound saves the pretty lady. Take one. Remember, if they showed in the movie theaters, Sharky gets some of the money. Part was when Sharky came off the bicycle pump and flew around the swimming pool. This is Tiffany, and this is her servant. And this is their lifeboat, and these are the angry sharks. No, I'll do the... You just watch me. Ah! Look what you did! But she killed Tiffany! How come you're always on her side? I am not a big girl. I'm a little girl. Quiet, you sweet little baby wavy. This is mine. You can only touch it when I say so. Give that back or I'll pinch you. Ah! But what did I do? Come back. This is so unfair. I'm a prisoner in my own room. It's all because of that babe. Is it time yet? Am I free? What about my supper? How will I survive? But what if you forget about me? I could starve to death. Mommy, Mommy!
You don't love me. You only love Kate and Arthur and Daddy and Fallon and Grandpa and Aunt Lucy and... How long did she say? I know that. I do go to preschool, you know. Nadine, it's not moving. Mom! Dad! Something's wrong with the clock. I think time stopped, and we're the only ones who are awake. Yippee! La 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 ta da, toodaloo. Stay, you booby-faced baloney heads! The clock broke when time stopped, and I was coming to warn you.
Nice.
Sheesh, you don't have to treat me like a criminal. That only took 2 minutes. I'll never be free. I have the meanest parents in the whole world. All they do is punish me and make me work like a slave girl, and I just stay up all night and take care of him. Arthur, can't I go to sleep now? I'm so tired. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Why did the chicken... How do you know if there's an elephant? What's black and white and red? And what about when Cousin Lucy got married? I had to stay at home and cook and clean while everyone else went to the wedding. Can't I go to the wedding? Please. But what about Kate? It's so sad being me. Whose side are you on anyway? 4:34? Will this never end? Mommy? Are you sure my clock is working? Maybe I've really been here for hours. That's it. I'm going to Grandma's. At least she likes... I just love Grandma Thora. Who invented cars anyway? A quarter! And I'm a little girl, alone and forgotten. And I'm running away from home because they're punishing me. And it's not fair because it's all Kate's fault anyway. And I need to get to Grandma's because she's the only one who really, truly loves me. But I can't get to her house because I'm not allowed to cross the street. Below! The drain pipe's way over there. They've forgotten all about me. They don't miss me. They're glad I'm not there. Get away from me, you goofy dog. Arthur's even trained that dog to attack me. I'll never see the light of day again. I'll never go to kindergarten or get shiny braces on my teeth or see Arthur's first pimple. Don't smile at me. It's all your fault. What did she do? She's been ruining my life all day. Don't you remember when we were at the store? But she's always ruining stuff, like later when we were leaving. Don't move, cow. I'm gonna lasso you and take you home to your mother. I'm busy. I'm rescuing a cow. Put her in the car. She can sleep while I'm playing. Don't get cute. And then all afternoon she kept trying to steal my toy. That's mine. And this is mine. No, and this one's mine. Oh yes, and this one too. I'm the meanest sister in the whole world. Can you ever forgive me? So you don't love Kate more than me? What the? Actually, we're gonna finish playing life. Dive! Dive! It's the only thing that can save you. In a minute. Mom, 5 more minutes. Please? What kind of game is that?
It's not a game.
The sound barrier must be pretty hard because this plane is all smashed up. I've never heard of toys that come already broken. I'm going. Never say I don't go when you want me to go because I'm going. Like that. The minute you want me to go, I'm on my way out of here. No waiting. And if you say please, I go even faster because when there... Is that the same broken plane you were fixing yesterday? That's a pretty color. Bye. Ew. Mommy, Arthur made my hands orange. Did I hear you say cookies? DW, read to headquarters. Sound barrier broken. What's my next mission, General? There's a good breeze today, General. Arthur, you made that plane all wrong. It doesn't fly at all. If it could break the sound barrier, falling out of a window shouldn't be able to break it. You built it all wrong. Did you even read the directions? It didn't fly for 1 second. It's not my fault if you made a plane that can't fly. Are they gonna have to amputate my arm? They're gonna amputate.
What's wrong?
That's cold. You're bad.
Listen, can you hear a strange whistling sound? Yes, indeed, replied Thomas, but what? We can't mend broken trees.
When Thomas starts from a station, he sings, "Oh, come along, we're rather late. Oh, come along, we're rather late." How can I run my line properly if Henry is always late? He doesn't realize that the Fat Controller depends on me. Thomas whistled impatiently. Where have you been, lazy bones? Asked Thomas. Rubbish, said Thomas. You're too fat. You need exercise. The guard blew his whistle, and Thomas started so quickly that he left him behind. Come along, puffed Thomas. But Clarabelle didn't want to come. I've lost my nice guard. I've lost my nice guard, she sobbed. We haven't a guard. We haven't a guard. Bother that signal, said Thomas. What's the matter? Where is the guard? Whistled Thomas. I'm very sorry, Mr. Guard. To Thomas, winter came with dark clouds full of snow. I don't like it, said Thomas's driver. A heavy fall is coming. I hope it doesn't stop us. I can go anywhere. I don't need rails. I don't want to go anywhere, said Thomas. I like my rails, thank you. Huh, said Thomas. Soft stuff, nothing to it. And he puffed on, feeling cold but confident. They finished their journey safely, but by now the country was covered. You'll need your snowplow for the next journey, Thomas, said his driver. Huh! Snow is silly soft stuff. It won't stop me. The snowplow was heavy and uncomfortable and made Thomas cross. He shook it and he banged it, and when they got back, it was so damaged that the driver had to take it off. You're a very naughty engine, he said to Thomas. Next morning, Thomas's driver and fireman came early and worked hard to mend the snowplow, but they couldn't make it fit. Thomas was pleased. I shan't have to wear it. I shan't have to wear it, he puffed to Annie and Clarabelle. But they were rather worried. I hope it's all right. I hope it's all right, they whispered to each other. The driver was worried too. It's not bad here, he said to the fireman, but it's sure to be deep in the valley. Silly soft stuff, puffed Thomas. I didn't need that stupid old thing yesterday, and I shan't today. Snow can't stop me. He rushed into a tunnel thinking how clever he was, but there was trouble ahead. Cinders and ashes, said Thomas. I'm stuck. And he was. Back, Thomas, back, said his driver. The guard went back for help, while everyone else tried to dig the snow away. Oh, my wheels and coupling rods. I shall have to stop here till I'm frozen. What a silly engine I am. And Thomas began to cry. Thank you, Terence. Splendid, said Thomas. Thomas was waiting at a junction when a bus arrived. Hello, said Thomas. Who are you? I'm Thomas. I run this branch line. Help me, said Thomas. I can go faster than you. I can, huffed Thomas. Wait and see, hissed Thomas. After that, the road left the railway. Pip, 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 quickly, please, called Thomas. Come along, sang Thomas. Hurry, 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 panted Thomas. Then he looked ahead. Steady, Thomas, said his driver. We'll beat Bertie yet. Bother, there's a station. Then he heard Bertie, but he felt better after a drink. Hurrah, we're off! Hurrah, we're off, puffed Thomas. As they crossed the bridge, they heard an impatient honk, honk. There was Bertie waiting at the traffic lights. I've done it, panted Thomas. We've done it, hooray, we've done it, hooray, chanted Annie and Clarabelle. Thomas the tank engine was grumbling to the other engine. I spend my time pulling coaches about ready for you to take out on journeys. I'll show you. Thomas ran to find the coaches. Come along, he fussed. There's plenty of time, they grumbled. What happened then, no one knows. Perhaps they forgot to couple Thomas to the train, or perhaps the driver pulled the lever by mistake. Anyhow, Thomas started. What a nuisance signals are. He blew an angry peep, peep on his whistle. I'm pulling a train, said Thomas, can't you see? Why, bless me, he said, if we haven't left them behind. Poor Thomas was so sad he nearly cried. They were telling the Fat Controller what a bad railway it was. He was coupled to the train, and this time he really pulled it. But for a long time afterwards, the other engines laughed at Thomas and said,
We took this road and turned to the right.
No wonder we're lost. You've been reading them.
Wow, like a canine crime wave. 3 to get ready, and here I go. When you said, oh, you just weren't like kidding.
Go get 'em, pigs! Here you go! Whoa! What about me? Oh no! Oh no! Higglytown! Yup! Leave it to me!
Look out!
Whoopsie! Watch this! Whoa! Whoa!
Play?
Yup!
Ta-da!
Yay! Hey! No peeking. See their faces? You'll be up here. There, Twinkle.
Hello. I'm Fifi Forget-Me-Not. And I'm sleepy. What was that? I forgot to get dressed. Slide in too. Oh, come on. I'll help you. We can slide together. Oh, come on. Let's go and find another slide. Snow. Let's go and play, Primrose. Come on, Primrose. Please. It'll be so much fun. Wait! I've got a brilliant idea. Let's use your chute as a special snowy ride. Oh, this is so much fun. Let's go and call for Primrose and Violet. Then they can try the chute too. Oh, I can't wait to show it to the others. I'll go and find them. Yeah! Primrose! Violet! Are you home? Phoebe! Stingo! Slugsy! Don't worry, I'll get him! Gotcha! Primrose! You're okay! That's just as well. Hello, I'm Fifi Forget-Me-Not. Ooh, it's chilly today. Oh, who can that be? Let me get dressed, and I'll put the kettle on to make us some ginger tea. Oh, diddly dandelions! I can't fill the kettle because there isn't any water coming out of the tap. What shall we do? That could be ages. I know. I'll go and ask Stingo for some help. He keeps telling everyone what a good handyman he is. Now he can prove it by fixing my pipes. Oh, hello, Pip. And Tulip. What have you found there? They're not ice lollies. They're... Oh, I've forgotten the word. Do you know? Icicles, of course. Can I borrow your stick a minute, Pip? I'm on my way to see Stingo anyway. Can you bring your tools round and fix my frozen taps? You are actually doing some work, are you? If Stingo's as good at fixing frozen pipes as he is at eating honey toast, we should be able to have a cup of tea soon. Unless Stingo has managed to fix them yet. Stingo! I don't know how any of us will cook supper with the pipes still frozen.